today demonstrate this week's assignments, which I call Creative Creatures. It's basically you're going to create this creature out of these shapes, and these shapes are predetermined. So you have 3 sets of shapes to choose from, and from those you will do 2 drawings. So I highly recommend color, but that's not necessary particularly. So anyway, so what I've got here is just the normal stuff like a pencil and whatnot. And also I have an image here, and probably can't see it too well, but this is a set of images that I will be using, and it's not one of the ones you have. So anyway, so you just kind of look at them and think, okay, well, what does this image in particular look like? So for example, this hockey stick, this kind of a dark hockey stick shaped thing, could be a leg, maybe could be a tail of some kind. You have really several options. So, and as a matter of fact, I think what I'm going to do is start with exactly that. So I'm just going to go in and draw in the basic shape. I'll zoom out a bit. And you want to you want to try to stay as faithful to it as possible, but you don't necessarily have to replicate exactly. So but I've got a basic shape here, and I'm going to do my 3 circles here. And so anyway, and then I got these 2 circles up here. And they're right next to each other. And this would be a dark color of black. The reason I'm not going to color it in right now is because the reason I'm not going to shade it in right now is because I'm going to be coloring this thing later. So now, if I wanted this to be a leg, and you need at least one more leg, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the image, but I'm going to try to draw it backwards. So, yeah. Yeah, and don't be afraid to erase. So, curve that. And don't be afraid to correct. I mean, don't second guess yourself too much, but don't be afraid to correct your drawings if necessary. So, as long as you're reasonably faithful to the gist of the drawing, you're golden. So I'll get this circle in. Okay, so I have these kind of leg shapes here. Okay, I've got my shapes, my leg shapes here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with some kind of torso for this thing. So um, you've got this. I've got this kind of lemon shape here, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw it kind of horizontal. So I'm going to start right here, and so you've got this kind of lemon shape. So, and then it's got this little detail. It's going to have right there. And then I'm going to do 2 lines there, 2 lines there, and 2 lines there. And that'll be a torso. I'm actually going to cheat very slightly and attach the legs, which is okay. I mean, if there's some ways to, I mean, as long as you're not changing the basics of the shape, it's you're in okay shape. So, excuse me. Um, so let's see what else. There's we also gotta have some kind of arms, right? So I'm gonna use this other shape, this one right here, and I'm going to begin it about right here, maybe at the very edge. And I'm actually going to go off the paper a little bit. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. But to be honest, it does kind of bug me sometimes a bit. So, oh, and there goes the pencil. That's all right, still usable. All right, so now we have an arm there. So okay, so I tweaked this right arm a little bit, and I got a left arm in. So now it's time for a head. So um, the next shape I'm going to use is this circular form with the inside eyeball. Um, so that one's simple enough. It just has this flat side. Like that. And even though that was a mistake, I think I might actually leave that little thing there. And that second smaller circle. And this is where, if I wasn't going to color, I would go ahead and shade that in with some the pencil. But okay, and then the last shape is this one, and so all it is some squiggly lines. Sometimes it helps if you're real quiet. That way you can focus totally on the task at hand. Okay. And, and we got this guy. Okay, and there we have it. We have a some kind of a alien creature. Um, anyway, I look forward to seeing what you have to come up with, and I hope you have fun with this.